We are going to start a very interesting love story. A story of loyalty. This story will not just entertain you but also it will help you in learning English. Hello friends, my name is James and today I am going to share my love story with Olivia. I never believed in fate until I met Olivia. It was a morning cold Monday. I was carrying a lot of grocery bags when I saw her. She was trying to lift a heavy box. She looked exhausted and sad. "Do you need help?" I asked. She looked up at me. Her green eyes were the saddest eyes I had ever seen. But when she smiled, my heart forgot a beat. "Yes, please," she said softly. "I'm Olivia." I took the box from her and said, "I'm James." That's how it started. Soon we became friends. Every evening, we sat on the roof and talked for hours. She told me about painting. I told her about my dream of being a writer. Those talks were the best part of my day. But I noticed there was something wrong. She never talked about her family. 3 weeks later, everything changed. I couldn't sleep one night. It was 2 a.m. Then I heard footsteps outside my door. I looked through the peephole and my blood went cold. If you are enjoying the story and if it is helpful for English practice, then subscribe my channel. It was Olivia. She was walking in the hallway wearing only a thin nightgown. But something was very wrong. She looked like she was asleep. But she was walking with open eyes. I called her. She didn't stop. She just kept walking. I grabbed my jacket and followed her. I wanted to wake her, but I remembered you should never wake a sleepwalker. She walked outside into the freezing night. No shoes. No coat. But she didn't seem to feel the cold. She just walked and walked. She kept going for 15 minutes and I followed her through empty streets. Finally, she stopped at an old, broken building. It looked scary and abandoned. And she walked right inside. For Olivia subscribed my channel. And for Oliver liked the story. The building smelled terrible. The floor was covered in broken glass. But Olivia walked through the dark like she knew every step. She climbed the old stairs to the 3rd floor and went into a room. I stood at the door and felt sick. The walls were covered in scratches. Words carved into the paint. The word "I'm sorry" was written hundreds of times. And in the corner, there was old dried blood on the floor. Olivia stood in the middle of the room. She was still asleep. She started to cry. She was continuously saying sorry. I couldn't watch anymore. I walked to her slowly. I gently held her arms and said, "It's me, James. You're safe." Her eyes flew open. She looked around in terror. With shaking voice she said, "James? Where are we?" I told her that you were sleepwalking and came here. She looked at the walls. At the words. At the blood. Her face went white. She fell to her knees and cried. I held her close. Tell me what happened. Please. She cried for a long time. Then, in a quiet voice, she told me everything. She said she had a twin brother, Tom. She said they lived in this building when they were 10 years old. They were playing hide and seek and he was looking for me. He ran down the stairs too fast and fell down. She was in game, so she didn't come out of her hiding place. She waited for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, her brother died. She said if she had called for help right away, he might have lived. She was blaming herself that she had killed her brother. I saw her hands. There were small scars on her fingers. She come here every night in her sleep. She has been saying sorry for 16 years. I hold her hands and said, Olivia, you were 10 years old. You were a scared child. It was an accident. It was not your fault. The way I told her something I never told anyone before. I told her an incident from my life. I had a little sister, Sona. She drowned in an accident when I was 12. I was supposed to watch her, but I wasn't paying attention. I know how you feel. A therapist told me something that saved my life. My sister wouldn't want me to stop living. She'd want me to be happy. Tom would want the same for you. Olivia did not know how to stop thinking like this. I said, I will help you. The next day, Olivia called a therapist. I went with her to every appointment. I sat in the waiting room so she knew I was there. The sleepwalking didn't stop right away. But slowly, it happened less and less. Once a week. Then once a month. We fell in love during that time. A real love with each other. The kind built on truth and pain and healing together. She started beautiful, colorful painting again. After a year, we went back to that building together. It was 12 p.m. We brought cleaning supplies, white paint, and flowers along with us. We painted everywhere. We cleaned the blood. We opened the windows and let sunshine in. Olivia stood in the center of the clean room. She said she loved me. She wants to spend her life with me. She wants to live for us. Olivia never went back there. Not even in her sleep. There are still hard nights. She still wakes up crying sometimes. Healing isn't perfect or straight. But I'm always there to hold her. She paints full-time now. Her work is amazing. I finished my novel about forgiveness and letting go. We are getting married next spring. I think Tom brought us together somehow. He sent his sister someone who would understand her pain. Someone who could walk with her through the darkness. Because that's what real love is. It's not just the good times. It's standing with someone in their worst time and saying, I'm not leaving. Sometimes the secrets we carry inside are so heavy. But when we share them with someone who truly loves us, they become lighter. Olivia taught me that love means seeing all of someone, the broken parts and the beautiful parts, and staying anyway. And wherever Tom is, I think he will be smiling. Proud that his sister finally learned to forgive herself. proud that she's finally happy. I hope you enjoyed the story and also practiced English as well. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.